Yeah, hello guys, Weekend Warrior Shop. Stefan today with a little video about radios and Magfed Paintball, Milsim events. How do I use them? Do I need them? And so on. Yeah, let's start. Yeah, today we talk about radios and Magfed and paintball events, and that's a question often become from the German community. What do you think about radios, walkie-talkies, and something like this? And how do you use them? Which one do I have to use? And there are many different laws and rules in different countries all around the world. So this video won't be about this one is the right one and this one do you have to use. It's always a bit around this and a bit what is the meaning and what are the basics. First of all, I have a button on the side, and when I push it, I can talk and everyone on my channel can hear it. But when I'm talking, no one other on the channel can talk. That's the first and the important thing with the button. So you always have to push button, then speak, then stop speaking, release the button. That is the way you should do it. When you start speaking, then push the button, release the button, and then stop speaking. There's not the whole message doesn't transmit to all the others on the channel. So push, talk, stop talking, release button. That's the way to go when you use radios. That's the first step and the important step. Second one, when I'm talking, all the others on the channel can hear me, but they can't talk. So I'm blocking the channel when I'm talking. So when I'm talking and I'm telling the story of last night, I've watched 2 or 3 episodes of season 4 Yellowstone, really nice, Beth is a real bitch, and so on. All the others can't talk about the paintball game and the important things about the mission objectives and so on and so on. So always have a kind of discipline or on the radio. Always only talk the important things, not the stupid things around. That are the basics, the real basics, and that is the things which are important. Next one, when you're going to a paintball Magfed event, Milsim event, what else? There are often in Germany rules about which channels you can use for your radios. There are PMR channels in Germany which are where they say 2 and 3 are for Team Blue, and 4, 5 are for Team Red, and 1 and 6 are for the organization group or for the medics, for the real medics, not the in-game medics, which let you respawn in the game. And so you always have to look at this so that you won't block the channel of the organization group, and you won't block the channel for the emergency guys, for the real medics. So when something happened, an accident on the field, there's not me on the channel talking about my watching series on Paramount last night, so that they can talk and get to the injured person. That is really important, I think. So always make sure that you have a look before the event started, which channels are free and which are to use and which not. That is important. Next thing, when you start with radios, there are some kind of extras you can buy. You can use this microphone. This is a Kehlkopf-Mikrofon, we call it in Germany. I haven't Googled the English word because it's going on your neck, and you have this small little guy in your ear, like every cool security guy, and you have over here a little button to push for when you start talking, the same as every time. So I push the button, talk, and this was my first microphone when I started with radios. With this one, this is Midland G9, and we started with this at Fort Paint. ASC, the Advanced Scenario Campaign, I think 14 or 15 it was, in 2017. And yeah, I'm not really down with this one. I don't like it really. But I think I was a noob when I started playing with this thing, and pushing, then talk, and then stop talking, then release was also a problem for me with adrenaline on the paintball playground. Yeah, so this maybe it was the issue was on my side and not on this one, but I haven't used it again after that because I thought it was crappy. Next one, and this one we call it in Germany Quetsche. It's yeah, a microphone you can put on the shoulders, and it's also speaker. And I think many police officers have something like this. The first thing I saw it was in the 80s series with the Highway Patrol chips and so on. Kind of, I don't know the name, but they have it on this on the shoulders. You can push the button, talk, but it's always also a speaker. So when you have your radio loud and it's really noisy, and you go and sneak into a building, and someone is making a call on the channel, everyone hears it. So you have to pull down the noise, the volume of your radio. That's important. Third thing, and that's also really nice, is active ear protection with a COM unit inside. This one is from Earmore. You can buy it also in our shop. Really nice thing. It works good, and you also have to put a radio on it. That should work really fine. And yeah, that is the next one. And there, for all the types of microphones and accessories for your radio, there is no right or shit. There's I met on the playground or on the fields, on the events, many guys who played with headsets and the active ear protection. That's because of flashbangs. And many guys who only use this one with which on your neck, or this one, or some guys only use the radio itself, like in our team. Also, active ear protection is viable. That is used by some guys. I and Stephen use this little guy, and the brother from Stephen, Patrick, always use only the radio, and that also works. And it's always yourself which is the one who decided which is the best. And yeah, next one, and that is an important thing, when we play Magfed games in Germany, and we often make it when it's not only deathmatch or domination mode, we make fire teams and an HQ. And for this, I will show you this way. We have our HQ, the 3 fire teams with 3 fire teams leaders. And often it's so that the HQ has a COM channel to the organization group, 1 channel for this one, 1 channel, 3 fire team leaders, and the guy from the HQ. And then fire team leaders have, yeah, it's always, maybe there are more fire teams, maybe there are less fire teams, but you often have fire teams around with 20 guys, I think. We have 20 guys, and then we have 2 or 3 groups in each fire team. And so you have always a channel also for the fire team. So you will fast get to the points with 3 fire team, 3 channels for the fire teams. 1 for this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th channel is for the organization group. Then you have with team 1, you have 5 channels inbound. Next one, the 2nd team, you have 4 channels also there. HQ, the 3 fire teams, and the organization channel is the same in the most cases. So yeah, there are not so many channels, but this counts on the, or there's the impact, the country where you're playing. But yeah, this first and the second one advice is, when you're playing in one of these groups, I often get asked, yeah, we are here with 4 guys, I and my friends, we are team Zodiac Killer's Command since 2025 Western Germany. And we are here with 5 guys, and we like to have our own channel. And yeah, that doesn't work because you have we haven't channels en masse so that everyone can have a channel, because we often are on playgrounds or on events with, I think, 200, 500, 400 players, or 100 versus 100 and something like this. Then the channels will get, yeah, there will be a small amount of free channels. Next one is, you, in some radius, you have the choice of 2 channels. You can, one you can hear, or 2 you can hear, and you can talk on one of these both. And there you will have the problem when there's a sound or voice on both channels, you will only understand one guy. So when you have it doesn't make sense to have a radio with 4 channels or something like this. And yeah, therefore it's easy. Fire Team 2 has 1 channel for the fire team. Fire team leader has also the channel to the HQ, so that he can get informations like getting the red box from building number 22. And then he says to his team, yeah, fire team, here's fire team lead, we have to get the red box from building 22. Group 1 goes from the left, group 3 goes from the right, group 2 goes straight. Then all the 3 group leaders said, okay. Everyone has heard it from the 20 guys, and they are pushing on the building. After that, there comes the call from group 3. We have the red box, bringing it back to the HQ. Fire team leader says, okay, good. Group 2 and 1 stay here, hold the building. And so it will work in our newbie native playing paintball thing. When you are military and you have military background, it maybe work better, or police or something like this. Then you can use it more. But we are noobs, we're making it for fun, and so this should work. But when there's one guy in this who's chatting about he wants to buy a new game for his PlayStation or something like this, or he says, oh, I'm seeing over there's on the left, there's one, and there's one on the right, and yeah, and something like this, you're blocking the channel, and you spread information that's not necessary for 20 guys in your channel. So this is always a problem. So I recommend guys who starting playing Magfed and going to Magfed games, when you are going in the direction of Milsim, ask when you are, or you ask the one who organized the game which radio is good for you, or you ask when there are Facebook groups for the teams. When you are in your team group for Team Red or Team Green, you ask over there which radio is good when you don't have one, or you are talking to your guys in your personal team which one is the right one. And then on the first events, I would always use this one to hear the mission, to give feedback about mission status when I'm bringing back some mission objectives, something like this, or ask for location, so that I can, when I'm out and I'm respawning, I can ask, okay, joining in, where are you? Yeah, we are on building 21. Okay, good. You go over there to building 21, go back to your fire team, can fight again. Or, okay, what was the mission we have to complete? Okay, we have to hold building 22 until 12 o'clock. And yeah, then you know, okay, what's to do. Also nice, but not the stupid shit. And you don't need the communication for battle. I think when you are fighting on the building 22, as I describe all the time, you can shout, and you have to shout like you shout when you're playing tournament paintball. You have to give descriptions, not over the right, over the left. Maybe your colleague is somewhere else, so you have to call it when you call. When you call Doritos or something like this, or you say behind the car, behind the black car, behind the hills, or on the yeah, something like this. You have to describe it so everyone where his position is can see it and knows what you mean, and this will work. And when you get better communication, it's always a profit for yourself and for the team and for all guys. Better the communication on the field is with shouting or radios, the more fun you have. I think that's my personal opinion, that the more you play in a group, in a team, and you are completing missions, the more fun it is. So teamwork is this thing on the Milsim events, what is making the fun. And then the shooting and all the stuff, the round, the looking around, and all this is a big part. The teamwork is a big part on these events. And so for that, communication and radios can help you, but please don't crush the channel with shit talk. And I hope this video helps some guys of you. I hope you enjoy it when you have some references, when you have some reviews, or you have some things where you say, okay, that the guys have to know. Please put it down in the comments below. And have a nice week. Goodbye. We will see you soon. Ciao.